guys, welcome back to the vlog. Um, Today we're probably going to be doing mostly field work, planting of our own stuff, and then tomorrow's vlog we'll be helping out the neighbor with some of his. But yeah, today we have to go down to the co-op. They have a spreader loaded for us that we can rent, and they have a trailer that will come out, follow us out to our two fields over on the other side of the hill there by the railroad crossing, or by the railroad, and we will go ahead and get lime spread on those and some dry fertilizer so we don't have to put as much down when we put the in-furrow stuff down when we're planting our corn. But when we get done with that, we'll come back, we're going to disc everything, and then we're going to at least get this planted and the smaller field over there planted with corn, and then probably tomorrow we'll get the soybeans planted. But for now, we will run up to the co-op in town and get the spreader, and I will meet you guys, probably just meet you out at the field. Actually, I should show you guys, because I don't think, now that I remember, I didn't film the other day when I was gonna show you guys the fields that we picked up. Well, Grandpa used to own it, but we're renting it from a guy that bought it after my grandpa passed, and they wanted the money out of the estate rather than just letting me rent the ground. So we are gonna rent that. It's the same with these two fields right here. They're my grandpa's old fields, but the my neighbor that I work for, he farms them now, so I help him farm them. But yeah, we coming up on the first field here. It's gonna be right there. You can see it in the clearing. It's just a little small one here. We're gonna plant this one to corn, and then around the bend here we have another one, and we're gonna plant that one to soybeans. Don't have very many acres, just getting started here. But yeah, this will be soybeans, and the other two will be corn, and then we will rotate those every year. And yeah, should probably talk to him. I think he said something about one of these smaller fields over here he was gonna let me farm too, so I should ask him if he was serious about that too. If it's that little one next to it, I'll just plant that to hay or something, so I have some hay to harvest and bring to some horse people if they want it. But as you can see, we're already almost to town, and once we get to town, they said the spreader was already in the dry shed, I believe, or the fertilizer shed. I can't quite remember what they said on the phone, but we will go down to the fertilizer shed. And since I used to work here, I'm pretty sure they said it's going to be the same fertilizer spreader that I used to drive all the time. Oh, would you look at that? There she is. And they said the truck driver will be out in a little bit. Sounds like he's already got his one up. Oh yeah, it is number 8. It is the same one that I used to drive when I used to work here. But we will go ahead and head back out to that field. I believe they said they loaded this up with lime already. And once we get out to the field, we'll spread the big one first, and then we'll see if the trucker's out there yet. If we have enough lime, we'll probably just spread fertilizer on that field, and then just move to the other one after, if that makes sense to you guys. Alrighty guys, trucker showed up while I was getting the GPS stuff set, but we'll roll the tarp here, and we will go ahead and get started spreading this lime. I hope you guys enjoy the little time lapse, the little drone time lapse as we go through here spreading. Alrighty, guys, got back a little bit ago, went and had lunch. We're gonna disc up this field, and then we're gonna run over to the other field that we're gonna plant uh, the other field that we're gonna plant the corn. And once we get that disced up, we'll come back, get the tractor and planter ready, and we will plant corn today too, hopefully. Alrighty, guys, we got that all worked now, and so now we're gonna jump in the 14, and we're gonna plant this field at least for the vlog. And then once we get done planting that, I'll probably plant the other one off camera because this has been a lot of camera time today. We gonna be pushing most of the day that we just spent on staring at the camera trying to get a good shot for you. Jesus. We spent most of the day staring at a camera trying to get a good shot for you guys. So we will wander over here and hop in, and we'll go ahead and close that. So this should be ready. Now I gotta remember what levers do what. But we will go ahead and start up the fan here. We're gonna get out and we're gonna check behind to make sure everything's running right, which it looks like it is. Usually we get out and we check the depth here. We're trying to plant about that 2.5, and I think looks like we're doing pretty good here. So we will do another pass around and then we'll check it again. Alrighty, guys, we got back out here. We're just double checking. Usually on your end rows they're a little bit fluffier. You know, you get inconsistent depth, but once you get into the meat of the field, which it looks like here we're planting about that 2.5, which is what I wanted. So it looks like we got the planter set right. Still planting 2.5 here. A little bit, maybe we'll shallow it up a little bit here, knock her up one notch. And go just a hair shallower so that we don't plant it too deep. I'd rather plant just a hair shallow than too deep. But I will go ahead and time lapse the rest of planting here in this field, and then I will talk to you guys after. Alright guys, welcome back after that time lapse of me planting this field. I'm gonna get reloaded here and then I'm gonna go plant that other field, but I'm gonna go ahead and set my camera down for today. It's got a blinking light saying the batteries are dead. So as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, that no one actually does. But I hope you did like it. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope this is semi-realistic enough for you guys to enjoy. And with that, I will see you in the next one. Peace.